So my family and Salvation Army will both be bringing trucks full of supplies. And it's not only just my family and the Salvation Army. Tyrese Halliburton found out what we was doing, and he matching our contribution. God is amazing. So we gonna have supplies. We gonna have a DJ that's provided directly by the city of Gary. And I got over 1,000 messages of restaurants and food trucks and people who sell food that want to get involved. So we gonna open it up for everybody who want to contribute. So if you are a food truck or a restaurant that would like to contribute, you can reach out to this email and we can coordinate it. And also, if you want to contribute and send supplies, which again, I had over 1,000 people that said they want to do it, you can send it to this address. And if you want to volunteer with us, you can go to this website, thesalvationarmy.org, and you can sign up to be a volunteer.
This is Gary, Indiana, without power for 8 days. And this is the line that they're giving a $100 voucher for. Sad.
Might have to drop a dime on them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
How y'all always pushing help well from the better understand the self. So we got this situation going on in Gary, Indiana, where a lot of us think that this is not by accident. Okay, if y'all know on my channel, I reported that Sheila Mercerfulous, okay, a Haitian immigrant congresswoman, was allegedly stole $5 million in FEMA funds, and she got kicked out of Congress because of this. We've been hearing a lot of situations where people have been stealing FEMA funds, and we've seen what happened in New Orleans with Katrina, how it was no help for a long time. They didn't send anybody out to help the residents of New Orleans. And it seems like this is a common pattern. We're seeing the same thing in Gary, Indiana. Now, we send a lot of money out of the country. So this shouldn't be a money thing. And this is why we push so hard about not having immigrants in our politics, because a lot of treason goes on and they ignore the things that we go through here in America. So I'm going to play some clips. I'm also going to play Keith Lee. Shout out to him for, hosting foundations and things where we could help the people here in Indiana with food and resources. But listen to what the citizens in Indiana is saying, and it's going to let us understand what's really going on. Check it out.
We know why they not coming out here though. I mean, it's obvious, it's obvious. Gary is full of, us, diversity. Yeah. Not really diversity, but it's full of black people. Yeah. We the blackest city out here. So they don't want to check on us.
Yeah. They're NIPSCO. Everybody pays them. We don't pay, we get cut off. But when disaster happens, they want to charge us X amount of dollars, but we already paying into this. They got billions, trillions of dollars. We working day to day on paychecks. So yes, they could have did better. They got the money. We don't got the money. They say they supposed to maintenance that yearly. They haven't been out here in a year or two, maybe 3 years. I can't sleep at night because I can't plug my sleep apnea machine up. I can't afford a generator. I'm working on a month salary. So therefore, we need them to either give us generators or get this power up and running. We got a 91-year-old man that lived at the end, almost at the end of the thing. They had to rush him to the hospital. We had an elder lady across the street. She had medical condition. She bedridden. People come out to help her also. So we really need them to work more faster because we don't want to lose no lives if we don't have to. Our governor needs to get his butt out here and see the damage. You going in these other neighborhoods, you need to go through the whole city of Gary.
We do see people trying to give out free food and just give back. The community definitely is doing something with the giving back. They've been giving away free food, especially at the Y here. They've been giving out free food to us in showers, hot showers. So it's definitely good that we all coming together finally. Yeah. We just need more coverage for sure. We need to come together as a community and get it together. We won't be struggling as bad as just one person just struggling. If all come together, we'll be good. Something like this, they giving out free water, free cakes, and famous people here and stuff. We need that. We definitely need that. At the end of the day, we're all alike. We just have differences. We need more help.
Yes.
All of us.
Yes.
Like, we're humans at the end of the day. Nobody is better than the other person. So we all go through similar struggles every single day. Let's help each other.
Okay, I got an update. Gary, Indiana has been without power for the last 9 days, and nobody was talking about it, and I thought it was crazy, so I made a video, and God willingly, people talking about it. With that being said, we got an announcement. We are teaming up with not only the Salvation Army, but the city of Gary, Indiana, to throw an event Monday. The exact location and time will be shared on my story when we get close. But for now, I can tell y'all what we're going to have at the event. So my family and Salvation Army will both be bringing trucks full of supplies. And it's not only just my family and the Salvation Army. Tyrese Halliburton found out what we was doing, and he matching our contribution. God is amazing. So we're going to have supplies. We're going to have a DJ that's provided directly by the city of Gary. And I got over 1,000 messages of restaurants and food trucks and people who sell food that want to get involved. So we're going to open it up for everybody who want to contribute. So if you are a food truck or a restaurant that would like to contribute, you can reach out to this email and we can coordinate it. And also, if you want to contribute and send supplies, which again, I had over 1,000 people that said they want to do it, you can send it to this address. And if you want to volunteer with us, you can go to this website, thesalvationarmy.org, and you can sign up to be a volunteer. And I know it's not turning the power on, but it is a place for community. If you want some supplies or you need some supplies, come get some. If you want some food or you need some food, come get some. If you want to listen to some music or you need that sense of people being around you, come get some. And I'm going to continue to talk about it because I think this should be a national conversation. And it's insane to me that it's not. So until it is, y'all going to hear me. God is amazing. I'll see you on Monday. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Again, it wouldn't be possible without y'all. It wouldn't be possible without the people who are willing to join the efforts with us. And I'll see y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey, TT.
Hey.
What's up, Granddaddy?
Hey.
So I had to catch an emergency flight out here because in Gary there was no type of lights. We've been out 8 days, no lights.
You done had this baby up there for
8 days, no lights.
What, in Indiana?
They're not doing nothing about it. Nothing.
The whole city?
The whole entire city pitch black.
No way.
Niggas is robbing niggas.
What?
They out there trying to purge.
No way.
I said, yeah, let me go on.
So you mean to tell me the lights been off? It ain't been on the news? Ain't
No,
the news?
nothing.
I ain't heard about
The
that.
gas stations
The gas
stations done ran out of gas. Don't nobody drive. The whole entire city is pitch black.
You heard about that, Dad?
No, this is my first time hearing about
I
it.
heard about it, but I didn't know that it was like that.
Pitch black. 8 days now. Tomorrow will be the 9th. And I'll be here till them bitches get back on.
That's crazy. We're going to have to post some. We're going to have to say something about this because ain't nobody
Crazy.
talking about this.
Nobody's talking about
this.
That's crazy.
She said she ready to go with some lights.
Look,
Like,
she ready to
you ready to
She said, that's like God said, give me lights. I'm going to the light, baby. It's Indiana, right?
Yes, Gary, Indiana.
That's
Yes.
crazy, y'all. We got to say something
They
about
got these children in Indiana with their lights off. This don't make no sense.
This is Gary, Indiana, without power for 8 days. And this is the line that they're giving a $100 voucher for. Sad.
For over 10 days, the city of Gary, Indiana has been living in the dark. And what started as a storm is now proving to be a land grab and genocidal act. Very reminiscent of the way Hurricane Katrina was orchestrated and handled. The Aboriginal Black Americans are experiencing a total blackout, with no resources and forced to survive off of $100 vouchers. It's August, which means we are living under summer conditions. And in this type of heat, the homes have become ovens. Their refrigerators are tombs for spoiled food and bacteria. Their everyday life has been hijacked and turned into a fight for basic survival. It seems the rest of the country has barely noticed or simply just doesn't care because the city is a predominantly Black American city. The national media is silent, and emergency aid is almost non-existent. And the power company, NIPSCO, is claiming that their van got shot at, while having an armed off-duty cop escort them, by the way. Which shows that this whole ordeal, even the storm itself, is not an accident or an act of God. This is orchestrated abandonment. On August 11th, a storm with 99-mile-per-hour winds tore through northwest Indiana, knocking out power for over 300,000 customers. Almost 2 weeks later, tens of thousands in Gary are still waiting. The utility company NIPSCO, they said that they have to rebuild the entire system, which means replacing nearly 300 poles. Yet they made sure to put in the news that a shooting took place, which gives them more than enough time to stall, when they could have just said the real issue, that the storm caused catastrophic damage. But they didn't. They came up with a story that gives a perfect alibi to neglect the residents. Residents of Gary are being told to wait until August 25th to restore the power. Meanwhile, neighboring cities got their lights back on days ago. People are sleeping in their cars just to get cool air. They charge their phones in their vehicles and spend nights in parking lots because their homes are unlivable. Of course, the heat is unbearable, and the frustration is likely to worsen with the repair timeline of next week. A $100 voucher is not enough. What this country is pulling right now is a pattern. The utility company initially left Gary off of their restoration timeline map entirely. They only added it later after the public outcry. So we can clearly see the manufacturing of disasters. This is nothing new. The question becomes, when will the rest of us do something about it? Today's catastrophe could be yours tomorrow, depending on which entity wants your land. These attempts won't stop unless someone stops them. So, what are you going to do, America? Continue to ignore the original people? Because it's only a matter of time before what happens in Gary happens to you. Well, thanks for watching.
We coming, we gonna get them right, but knowing that it's 80% us is definitely alarming, and it makes sense. Check it out.
So how does Gary, Indiana still not have power? Now, my understanding is they haven't had power for a week, and the latest notice I saw said that they may not have power again until next Tuesday. And I don't know the background and the details of that. Now, I do know that because we don't manufacture things in this country, if there are parts that are needed or new equipment, often those parts and new equipment are coming from other parts of the world, and sometimes they have to be made.
And that's why, y'all, our channel's so important, man. I appreciate everybody on the channel for understanding this and understanding like manufacturing is important and the foundation we need to have. So when stuff like this happens, we could be independent.
And that can delay things. I understand that. I also understand every corporation I ever worked for had redundancy plans and backup generators and things like that. And I can't understand how in 2026, a major American city, right, it's a mid-sized city in a Midwestern state, is without power for a couple of weeks. And I don't understand how it's not a national issue. I only saw it on a couple of videos across social media. But I also know that Puerto Rico doesn't have fresh water, even though the data centers on the islands of Puerto Rico are getting water, that people are rationing water in Puerto Rico. So we got water problems in Puerto Rico, freshwater problems in Puerto Rico. We don't have power in Gary, Indiana for, I guess it's going to be a couple of weeks, and other infrastructure type problems in different states around the country and Hawaii. But somehow we don't have a national coordinated response or communication effort going around to assist people in these places. I don't understand that. I know we can't look towards the federal government because it is inept. It is only worried about the optics of building things in and around Washington, D.C. I think you understand what I'm saying. We know we got Navy people out on deployment who are suffering, but somehow this government is worried about nonsense. And so if it's up to American people in different states to bring attention to it and then somehow rally around the people of Gary, people in Puerto Rico and Hawaii and other places where the U.S. government just has decided they're not going to do anything, and the local government appears to be inept, and the state appears to be inept, then it's just going to be up to people like you and I who can rally attention. And if there's some efforts to help people in other ways, donations and things like that, fresh water or whatever it is, then maybe we just have to do it. The only way we're going to do it is if people know and find out and share the information. So if you would do so with this message, I would appreciate it, because I don't think the apps are pushing these messages. Thank you.
All right, so that's what we dealing with right now, man. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. We got a lot of people. Shout out to Keith Lee, all the supporters here. We definitely gonna reach out and see what we can do for the channel. We gonna do it for, the whole channel. But it's something we're gonna keep an eye on. We're gonna keep reporting on it because they're not reporting on it in news. Shout out to Introvert Rockstar. I think he was the first YouTuber to put it out. He always standing on business, man, my brother. But yeah, y'all, let's make sure we come together and make sure we help Gary, Indiana out. Man, I appreciate all y'all for tapping in, supporting the channel. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.